guys, and welcome to another episode of Working Money, getting your money working for you. Now, I just wanted to take a quick sec to remind you guys, please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Click that little bell for new video notifications, and like the videos if you guys like the content I'm providing. And always comment on the videos. I love hearing what you guys have to say. I know I talked about Teeka Tiwari's Palm Beach Research Group newsletter that he puts out, and we talked about the great cryptocurrency conspiracy of 2018. He had a live stream talking about the great cryptocurrency conspiracy of 2018 on July 19th. That was a few days ago. However, I do believe that it is available for free on his website if you register. So if you guys want to take a look at it, I did watch it. It is pretty interesting. He talks about basically what we've covered here. You know, big institutional money is ready to come into cryptocurrency. And the fact that they were pushing it down in the early months of the year and now they're poised to enter, we've talked about this at length, or rather I've talked about this at length in my videos. However, guys, it's interesting to watch someone else talk about the same stuff. It is, because even, I was gleaning some new information from this video. I'll leave the link in the description if you guys can find it. But Teeka Tiwari talks about cryptocurrencies as a new frontier of investing. And the fact that there is so much opportunity in this space right now to invest. I believe he talks about other forms of investing. And, this is the Working Money channel. I want to also show you how you can grow your money. And these are some of the examples I believe he gave. I don't know. I did my own research on this regardless, just to make sure I got my numbers straight. And so, he talks about if you invested some money in 2017, I just used a nice round number, $1,000 in 2017, in some typical assets that a lot of investors invest in. So we've got US real estate. You can't really invest $1,000 in real estate. If you're going to buy a house, you're going to buy a house or whatnot. But I'm going to just use the examples, and you can extrapolate the results from there. With the amount of money that you have available at your disposal to invest. We talk about the S&P 500, which is a stock index, the Dow, which is another index, the NASDAQ, which is the tech stock index, Bitcoin, and then the average of the top 10 altcoins. So, guys, in 2017, in US real estate did fairly well. It made an increase of 6.5%. And so 6.5%, if you invested $1,000 in US real estate, you would recoup a profit of $65. 6.5%, and you can extrapolate this. So if you put in $2,000, you would get double that. So $130, so on and so forth. So you can kind of understand, how much you need to make what in what market, right? So 6.5% isn't terrible. Obviously, it's not the largest return on our money that we can see, and obviously you need a lot more money to make money in the US real estate market. I'm just using this as an example though, guys. The S&P 500, if you put in $1,000 in 2017, the returns were 19%, profiting you $190, okay, on a $1,000 investment. Still pretty good, S&P 500, pretty good stock index. The Dow did a little better. It was 25%, resulting in a profit of $250 for every $1,000 you put in. So again, if you put in $2,000, that'd be $500. If you put in $3,000, that'd be $750, so on and so forth. The NASDAQ, guys, did a little bit better. As we know, tech stocks do really well, especially in this day and age. We have our Facebooks, our Amazons, our Netflix, and it did 28%. The profit on that would be $280, okay? So NASDAQ a little bit better than the Dow, but here's where it gets really interesting, guys. Bitcoin, as we know, did really well in 2017, and it did a whopping 1,318% in 2017. And guys, the profit on that is $13,180, okay? So for every $1,000 that you put into Bitcoin, for every $1,000 that you put into Bitcoin in 2017, you would have profited $13,180, right? These numbers seem unreal, okay? And this is why Teeka Tiwari was telling us Cryptocurrency is like a new frontier of investing, but we have to get in. If you haven't gotten in, if you didn't get in 2017, it's okay. There is still time to get in. I believe this sentiment as well. I think that, let's not forget, after Bitcoin did this kind of number, right? After it gained 1,318% in 2017, it did come crashing right back down. As we know, we're in the slump of a 2018 market. It crashed about 80 to 85%. So guys, now's another time. It's not over. It's not all done. Okay. We know institutional money is coming in. Okay. Let's do the last number here, guys. The average of the top 10 altcoins in 2017 was a whopping 14,171.1%, guys. And the total profit on that, $141,711. So for every $1,000 you put into altcoins in 2017, the top 10, I just took an average, you would have made a whopping $141,711 on $1,000. So you double this number if you invested $2,000, triple this number if you invested $3,000, so on and so forth. I think you guys understand. Teeka Tiwari mentions that, these numbers look astronomical and people feel like they've missed the boat. This was 2017. Obviously, there is no way of knowing if this is going to repeat itself. However, what we do know is very, very good information. If you've been watching these videos, if you've been following smart YouTubers, you've been following the articles that are online, you have your head in the game, now you're ready, you don't want to miss out on the next bull run. Obviously, you know what myself and Teeka Tiwari have all been saying at this point: institutional money is coming in. At the beginning of 2018, we saw the Warren Buffetts, the George Soroses, all these bigwigs talking down cryptocurrency. It's a bubble. It's garbage. Get out of it. It's not going to last, etc., so on and so forth. Then by May, we've seen that big banks are creating cryptocurrency trade desks. We know all the big names, Warren Buffett, Soros, they're all investing in cryptocurrency. So, we don't want to get trapped in that thought of doing what they say. We want to listen to what they say, but do as they do. And what they're saying is a bunch of BS because they're actually doing the exact opposite. Okay, guys? I think there's another opportunity for cryptocurrency to explode. 2018, the summer, the dog days of summer, we're in them right now. Cryptocurrency's really low. Now's the time to buy if you're on the sidelines. Guys, I just want to show you one last tweet from XRP_Canada sent this to me from Miguel, and this is an interesting infograph. Something interesting is happening. Airbnb, the world's largest accommodation provider, owns no real estate. Alibaba, the world's most valuable retailer, has no inventory. Facebook, the world's most popular media owner, creates no content. Uber, the world's largest taxi company, owns no vehicles. And Bitcoin, the world's biggest bank, with no actual cash. What is this telling us, guys? We are continually propelling forward into a digital world. This is coming. It's right on our doorstep right now. Let's not get left behind in the dust. Anyways, guys, please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Like the video if you like the content I'm providing. I always love hearing your comments. See you in the next video, guys.